We all have health concerns that we always Google but rarely ask the doctors, from chronic fatigue to mental health issues. Today, we're going to be asking a medical practitioner, and hopefully, we'll get answers to some of the questions that we all just randomly ask Dr. Google.
Hi there. Welcome to 57 Isaac John Shortlet Apartments. We have two-bedroom apartments, fully furnished with a built-in kitchen and suite master bedrooms, 24/7 electricity, access to internet. Our facilities are 20 minutes away from both the international and local airports. Come on down. We can't wait to host you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bisola Amuda, and welcome back to my channel. So, on this episode, we're going to be talking about questions that, or medical questions that we often Google but rarely ask the doctor. And I've brought in an expert to help us delve into, these particular questions that we Google. Let me introduce you to our guest. She's my friend of how many years now have we been friends, really?
I think it's been close to 15 years.
Yeah. So Dr. Rabiu Mariam, thank you so much, Mariam, for it was a short notice and then we were just so receptive and you're like, well, yeah, let's do this. So thank you so much for being here. So my first question is how much stress is too much? And there was the impact on our health.
I would first of all like to say this. We cannot eliminate stress from our daily lives. Stress is something that will come up from time to time. I mean, every day. And then it's the good stress and there's the bad stress. So, starting off with the good stress, there are just basically things that we see, that we go through every day, probably while trying to reach our goals, like you're preparing for exams, you're exercising. I mean, it's stressful for us, but at the end of the day, we're looking at positive results from them. What is not good is the bad stress, which I would be going into shortly. So the bad stress are just basically things that would affect us in the long run when they keep happening over and over.
Okay.
Like for example, I mean, we're in Lagos, so a good example is the Lagos lifestyle of waking up early, leaving your house as early as 5 a.m., 1:30 sometimes.
Filling your
You're not
location,
getting-
where you're living and where your office is.
Exactly. You're not getting enough sleep and you probably skip out on breakfast. You're not getting enough rest. You're getting back like 10 p.m. You're starting this kind of soil over there. So going through that over and over and over, they have a way of telling on our health. And it's not just our physical health, it's the mental aspect of it. And then apart from that, we have things like losing a loved one for failing an exam, maybe over and over again. These things have a way of telling you happening.
Okay.
So how can you tell if you have a nutritional deficiency?
Okay. That's an interesting question considering that the prices of food in the market do not even smile it. So the common ones that we see around is the first one is everybody knows this, weight loss. You're losing weight because you're not replenishing what your body needs to build your muscles, your fat. So you just people will see you and you're not eating it. They already know that
It's
you're not
obvious that
getting
you're lacking
enough.
something.
They say an hungry man is an angry man. That's because if you're hungry or if you're not getting enough nutrition in your body, there's a way it tells on your mood, the way you engage with people, things like that. You can have low immunity, keep falling sick, any small thing, your immune
sick.
speaks low, you're down, you can't function, you forget things easily. When you maybe you have a pot,
Okay.
there's poor wound healing. Then when you're not getting enough, things like that, you're depressed. And for kids, you can tell by the way they are growing. I mean, most of the kids, some kids when they are deficient in electrician, they are not growing as well as they should. Their cognition, they can't function well in class. You see them failing out of classes because of that.
Okay. So we all use this word tired a lot. And it's what I'm tired. Oh, I'm exhausted. So is it normal to always feel tired?
So the simple answer to that question is no. It is not normal to feel tired every single time. I mean, we have days where we're just under the weather, just we're tired, we don't want to do anything. Or maybe after a long day at work, get home, you're exhausted. That's very normal. But once it persists, like you're feeling tired every day, and it's not for some period of time in a woman's cycle,
Yeah.
maybe the menstrual cycle, sometimes you're tired, understandably, or maybe during pregnancy, that is very understandable.
Okay.
But apart from these times, when you notice you're feeling tired over and over, then you need to see your doctor, because it might be a side of an underlying condition
Yeah.
which you don't want to fester. So it is not normal, and if anyone feels that way, please see your doctor as soon as possible.
Okay. So while we're still on the topic of tiredness, right? Do you think when people feel bloated, they can misinterpret it for tiredness? Because I feel like, because for me, when I'm bloated, I just feel heavy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I might not be tired, but just the feeling of being too filled up or it just weighs me that makes me tired. Is that possible?
I would say no.
Okay.
Being bloated is a different thing entirely from being tired. Yes, when you're bloated, you feel heavy and uncomfortable, and you won't be able to do like some of the things that you normally.
Yeah.
But it's just mostly it's limited to your I mean your digestive tract, where that's where you feel it. But tiredness is mostly you're just like your whole system is tensed down. So if you're able to differentiate that, okay, this is bloating and not that them
Yeah.
alone.
Put it in the same. Okay. And so this one is for my girlies, and I've got you guys, and this is about birth control. So let's talk about birth control because I think this is one of the popular things that people Google or just do research on. Let's talk about the myth and the facts, and also what the safest option of birth. What are the safest options for birth control?
Interesting question, by the way, because there are lots of myths surrounding birth control, contraceptives, people who are maybe scared, people who are just, they are not getting the right information about it. So I would just like to say that these myths of birth controls are very dangerous to your health. Yeah, affects you more than the benefit and all of that. That is a complete lie. I mean, we have people, yes, birth controls have side effects, but if used in the right way or if done properly and done by a certified healthcare professional, that you would be able to navigate it and
Okay.
it wouldn't affect you
Okay.
so much.
Okay.
So birth controls are not dangerous, guys.
Okay.
Get them if you take them.
Okay.
And then there's this other myth that says that people usually say that once you're on birth control, it's difficult for you to get pregnant. You can't get pregnant again, because you get fertility. That is also a lie,
Okay.
because most of this, in fact, most of the birth controls are reversible. So
Okay.
if you use them and you're ready to start getting pregnant,
Okay.
you can easily just take it out.
Okay. So while we're still on birth controls, contraceptive are they the same thing?
The contraceptives are just like the medical term, right? But birth control is like a layman term. Everybody knows like it's birth control, yeah. So yeah, that's the same thing.
Okay. So the Pusinor is a contraceptive or is it a birth control?
Yeah. Okay.
Is a contraceptive.
Is it advisable to use it?
Yeah, it is. But there's a caveat here.
Okay.
An emergency contraceptive.
Okay.
It is not something to be used over and over.
Don't overuse it.
Yes. So what it does, basically, it postpones your ovulation. So some people say, I used the morning after feel go, I still feel pregnant. I use the morning after feel, I keep using it. If you have already ovulated, it might not work. What it's supposed to do has already happened.
Okay.
What it's supposed to prevent has already happened. And please don't overuse it. Just once a month is the ideal, because your ovulation happens just once. If you keep using it, it keeps messing with
Just like oh, okay. Okay.
and then disrupt your cycle.
Mhm.
The menses wouldn't come when you're supposed to. You might even get pregnant.
So let's talk about how often are we supposed to be getting medical checkup?
As Nigerians.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to at least. Okay, so this is it. It depends on your age, how healthy you are, and if you have an underlying condition, chronic condition like either hypertension, diabetes, heart problem, things like that. So for the youth
Mhm.
that relatively that healthy, didn't have hypertension or anything, you're sure that you do not have hypertension or any of these conditions, that it is advisable to do your checkups once a year at least. So when you just go to the hospital, you check your blood pressure, you check your blood sugar, check your BMI, see if the weight is adequate. Uh, you check. Some people would say cholesterol. Cholesterol is mostly for the older generation, but HIV status, hepatitis B status. Yeah, basically, I think those are most hospitals have comprehensive checks, anyways. So you could just do these checks. Or for our older generation, say parents, our parents,
Mhm.
then they are advised to be checking it more frequently, maybe quarterly.
Mhm.
Yes, they should do that quarterly if they are if they have these underlying conditions,
Mhm.
then they should even go more frequently,
Mhm.
even more frequently, because so that those can be monitored,
Okay.
ensure that it's under control.
Okay.
Yes.
That was just my friend that I think went for like overall body checkup or whatever, and then they said the BMI is obese too or something. She was depressed as an for so long. But does it work for us? Because I've heard people say BMI doesn't work because we're Africans, we have heavy bones, things like that. Should people still believe in it?
Yes.
Okay.
People should still believe in it. However, your friend, I mean, the rumors are true. The BMI standard that we use in Nigeria is mostly for the American, the Caucasians,
Okay.
basically. So it might not be a true representation of our own health out, because we're still working on the
Standard one for
African.
Africa. Okay.
However, it's unusual that you would be a thin person
Mhm.
and you will be getting a BMI of a fat person.
So she's still obese. She just might not be as obese as they are telling her. Ah, okay. I hope you've heard. Okay, okay. So let's talk about the rise of mental health issues. Why is everyone feeling anxious and depressed?
Hmm. That's an important question. Okay. Because this mental health issue, it's very tricky. So I would say that it is now coming to limelight.
Okay.
We are acknowledging it more now, where we have more knowledge of it, and it has like lower stigma attached to it. Or like before, we're not just hiding away or praying it away like those people. We're actively seeking help, who are learning about it. So of course it would come off as it is now more now. Even if most of the mental health issues in past went undiagnosed. So now we're having more diagnoses, people are far away. So I would say that that's why. That is one reason. Then also because um, the way things are going now, for us, especially as youths, under so much pressure, we're under so much. In fact, it is overwhelming because the rules keep changing, guys. I mean, at the times of our parents, like just get a school cert, CDS, then you get a job with the government. It's like we can just get a university degree,
The mask.
his masters and PhD, and you're not even getting a job. If you learn this trade, they say go and learn tech, learn kinikon. It's overwhelming, and you're doing so much and getting so little in return. I mean, we're touching. I would say that we're touching so much money than our parents did, but we can't enough so far. We can't even point to things that we did with it or we're doing because that's not so much fun. So the pressure is much. I will like. So yes, I understand why a lot of people are coming out with a lot of mental health issues. Another thing is the social media. And there's so much we're exposed to so many things. We're more stimulated to somebody what Gini and 21. Think you're 27, you're 30, and you're like, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. Of course, there would be anxiety, depression will set in with these things. So I feel like there are lots of things playing together to make it seem like or affecting the incidence of mental health in this generation. So yeah.
Okay. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, we've spoken about a whole lot of things that we often Google, but some are maybe ashamed to ask a doctor,
Yeah.
or maybe they just don't even have the necessary access to whatever it is. But so thank you so much for like dealing with all these questions.
So when they Google it, it's like Dr. Rabiu Mariam, please. And thank you so much for coming on the show. So I mean, there you have it, guys. That's the end of this episode. I hope it was as informative as you expected it to be. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mariam, once again for joining us.
I'll see you on the next episode. Do not forget to subscribe, like the videos, share.
Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in another episode.
Hi there, welcome to 57A Shortlet Apartments. Come right in, let me show you around. So this is our 2-bedroom shortlet apartments in the heart of Yaba. Over here we have our service kitchens with our gas cookers, the sink, everything is inbuilt. And we have our fridges, microwave, everything ready for your use at our Airbnbs. You don't have to worry about cooking, you don't have to worry about heating up your food. Everything is already here for you. And over here we have a lovely dining set so you can host people and have a nice time just connecting. We have 2 bedrooms, a master bed, which is en suite with the bathroom and the toilets. The room is very spacious. We have a walk area in the room. Very nice TV to relax once you're done working. We also have ample amounts of space to hang your clothes and to also just feel like you're in a place away from home. As you can see, like I said, very spacious. This is another room. If you don't want the TV here, if you have kids also using this Airbnb with you while they're on holiday but they have assignments, it's a nice place for them to work from. And even if you're working from home, you can also work from home comfortably. All our beds are very comfortable and you have a nice time at our Airbnb at 57A Isaac John. What did I mention? Our shortlet facilities are 20 minutes away from the local and international airports, making it so easy for you to travel, to pick up your guests and bring them right over here.